How much money is in your guys' bank account?
I've got around 750.
Like in my spending, like 75, 80K.
$80,000. You have $80,000?
Yeah, my dad keep giving me the money.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, but like my dad.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So that steak dinner I just paid for down the block.
Well, you're a guy. You should. No, you're a guy. You
You didn't know this?
No, I had no idea. I thought we were in the same situation. I thought that like maybe we had like maybe similar bank accounts.
Well, like obviously, like I work
$80,000 compared to my $750. I just paid for the massive steak and lobster.
You're a guy. You're a guy. You should be a gentleman and pay for me.
No, I agree, but not in this case. Are you serious? $80,000 after I stayed with you through your dog's death. Are you serious? And you're not gonna pay for anything for me?
You're gonna bring that up right now?
Yes, of course I'm gonna bring that up. Are you serious? That's insane.
Dude, I went through so much because of that, and you're gonna bring that up?
I don't care.
Go find another girl.
I don't care.
Go find another girl.
I don't care.
Lady.
Maybe I will.
You won't though.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and being here today or tonight, depending on when you are viewing this video, to see the new episode. Tonight's video is going to be about, and this may be a question that women may ponder. Why don't your money matter to most men? Now, I'm not saying all men, because there are men that will live off of women. And maybe it's not as extreme as that, but they'll have 50-50 relationships. They'll share financial responsibilities. Or sometimes the woman could be doing the heavy lifting and paying a lot of the bills if she makes a significant amount of money more than the man. There are some people that can make that relationship work. Not many can. And I'm not sure if I could. Now, it's somewhat of an ego pride thing there, but it's also probably how I was brought up, to take care of the woman financially. Now, I'm not saying that I don't mind if the woman treats me to food, buys me some gifts. Some men will even frown on that, but I'm like, a woman has to be doing something for me besides just laying on her back. Not to say that's not bad either, but since a lot of women will use that as a bargaining chip or a power move to control a lot of men, I'd rather she be investing, because I notice when women fall for those bad boys, or Chaz and Tyrone's, they tend to invest themselves, their money, their time. They put a lot into those relationships with those dudes. Now, because of seeing that right there, I don't think a woman really likes me that much if she's not investing. I have a video right here by Jedediah. I think that's how you say her name. It's more like a clip, and she's responding to what this woman is saying. Anyway, let's check that out, and I'll be right back.
Just a quick reminder, if the man makes $80,000 per year and the wife makes $40,000 per year, together their household income is $80,000 per year.
This is why guys don't give a lick about your career. This is why they don't give a lick about how much money you make, because your money is your money. And they know damn well that you're going to be spending that on clothes or on handbags or on the nail salon or on, oh my God, I need to dye my hair. My eyebrows are so effed up. They know that you're going to just burn all of that. It's not going to go to the family in the vast majority of cases. It's going to be, or it's going to be your stash, right? You're going to have the like, oh my God, just in case he leaves me, which is really, oh, just in case I decide I want to leave him, stash. Right? So his money is your money and your money is your money. So why should he give a lick about your career? Why? A man makes money to take care of his woman and his family, and a woman makes money to take care of herself.
And that right there is the sad truth. The sad freaking truth. Most women just spend money on themselves. And this is why I say most women. But I know for me, I've come across women that somewhat spoiled me early in the relationship at the very beginning. I don't know if they was doing it to soften me up, to nail it down, but once they had me, they slacked off of that. Now, I have to admit, the one that I was with the longest, she was more consistent with buying me stuff, maybe a good 5 years in. But I know definitely after we got married, her spending went down. Or the things that she would buy me, it kind of looked like she didn't put as much thought into it as she did before. Even though I have to say, with some of the women that I was with, I think they behave how some men do when they cheat on you, or they did something they feel guilty about because they'll buy you a expensive gift. Look, I've experienced that. So, and I know there are men that do that. So there are women that will also do that. Will buy you expensive gift, and you're like, wow, this is awesome. But however, though, she feels guilty because she did something. That's something you have to look out for. I'm not saying that a woman should be coming out of her pocket. The thing is, she should want to come out of her pocket. Not by you asking her to do it. Some of you dudes will ask. Me, I have too much pride to be asking a woman like, hey, kid, could you do this for me? I'd rather she just do it on her own. Or if she's not going to buy me something, make me something to eat, or make me a cake, or put some type of effort into something I like. And actually, I'll say, I know a ex of mine, she either bought me my favorite food, or one, I remember, bought me a video game that I know she had to put some thought into because I never played that type of game before. I remember it was Kingdom of Hearts, and she had brought me Kingdom of Hearts, and I was like, let me check this game out, and I love that game. So early in the relationship, she put effort in the game. Now, she wasn't perfect. She was doing some shady stuff at times, and I in turn was doing shady stuff, and see, that wasn't the right way to have a relationship. I think I should sit her down, had a conversation, and try to get her out of either listening to other people or either thinking I'm doing something instead of doing this game that we was playing. So I think I fell at that point right there, but she also fell too because she did the same damn thing. To men out there, if you have a woman that don't mind doing nice things for you, or buying you something, putting some thought, it don't even have to be something expensive, but it could be food or something. But when she thinks about you, when she's out and about and brings you back something, that tells me that she does authentically care about you. Now, the thing is, though, she may not do this forever. It may be just in the baby stages. I'm saying the baby stages, the honeymoon phase, maybe. Maybe because she's feeling something, and we come full circle back to the thing of how a woman feels. And I remember I got into a debate about somebody saying, well, men do the same thing. No, men usually concentrate on how a woman looks. And because of that, we'll give her the moon and stars because she's so beautiful, and we form this idea in our head that she's some perfect angel or something because she's so beautiful. Okay, once we as men master that particular flaw in us, then we look at women for what they truly are or how they are truly acting. For women, you have that opposite problem of trying to control your emotion. And who's to say why you like this particular guy and don't like the other guy? I always think it goes back to either their father or their male figure in their life or something that made an impression on them of what they think a man should be. And I think they go from there most of the time, not all the time, because some of them have issues with their dad. But basically, oh, and another thing I want to say, a woman's idea can change as the relationship moves forward because she might be okay. Like, okay, I'll say with the one that I married, she was a good girlfriend. I think one time I told her she was a great girlfriend. Well, okay, she was the best girlfriend that I had, but I taking everything in consideration of how we both did things to somewhat shape each other's confidence in how the other felt about the other. I'll say she was a good girlfriend. It's just that when we became married, I think she just felt like, well, okay, I think it was two things. I think she felt disappointed because I think she got with me because of potential, okay? And the potential was there, but as I said before, I find it better that I can concentrate on what I need to do and goals and stuff when I'm single. Because when I'm in a relationship, I feel like I have to delegate too much of trying to make sure she doesn't feel lonely or I spend time and money on her. And it might be a time that I have to buckle down and focus. Okay. That's why I think for me, I think when I'm focusing on something like career wise or something, yeah, no relationships for me. Maybe it's guys that can do that, but yeah, I can't do it. I'm either all in on something or I'm all out. Either it's going to be half ass or something. I think in her case, because I know she was like very giving early in the relationship, I just think over time, she, yeah, listened to other people, getting influenced by how her life should be and maybe feeling disappointed in that kind of way of where we were not. We wasn't in the six-figure crowd, even though she never said anything like that. But I do think she expected me to be more successful than what I ended up being. And in that way, I always felt like, yeah, I failed in a way. I failed her in a way. I just will say that maybe if she was more supportive, maybe if she didn't make things harder than what it has to be, and if she wasn't entertaining so much, then maybe I would have been able to focus on what I need to focus on. So that's why, like, right now, I'm not really getting serious with any woman to a place that I want to be, and then maybe travel and meet better quality women. Well, the type of woman that I'm looking for. Because the women that I tend to meet here, a lot of them tend to be selfish. Not in the beginning. I always seem to bring out the best in a woman when I meet her. But we don't have these conversations of how she really thinks on the gender norms or what she expects to me. And this is why sometimes I'll say a woman can be good friends with a guy, but once you get in a relationship with her, she'll start expecting things, partly because people will be telling her, but she will feel like you're supposed to spend all your money on her, and her money is just fun money. Okay? So it's kind of like she has fun money that she's going to spend her money and waste her money on, and then she's going to grab into your bag, even if it may derail your lifestyle or what you're saving for or something. A lot of women can just knock a man off his square. Well, if he lesser. So that's pretty much it. A lot of women are all about money, not about money in the way that they just want to get with a rich man and live off him, but they are all about money that they are just about taking care of themselves and they expect you to take care of everything else. And a lot of them feel like they don't need to do anything for their man.
I would never date a broke man.
There really are a lot of arrogant individuals out there that truly believe that a lot of people really care who they would date.
That is so fucking pathetic as a man to be broke. That is your one job, to provide and protect.
Well, actually, that would be two jobs, but I digress.
and you're gonna let me pay for anything around you? No.
Wow, there are some really entitled women out there. And believe it or not, they're not necessarily talking about someone that they're in a relationship with.
I would not even be friends with a guy who makes me pay for stuff.
Oh yeah, some women feel entitled to leech off of their male friends as well.
You're a man, bro, and you're gonna watch a girl buy a coffee in front of you? You don't have $7? Like, no.
Like, yes, he should. Because it's just my opinion, but unless, of course, a woman is married to a man, that man doesn't have any financial obligation to her whatsoever. And I really feel sorry for women who think like this, because they're the very same ones who wonder why they don't get more respect from men.
So you avoid those women at all costs. Give me a like and subscribe and have a good night.
What do you feel is a decent amount to spend on the first date?
Oh, I don't think it matters.
What? You don't think it matters?
No.
The internet is going to come for you heavily for this.
I think these girls that feel like the date that they take you on defines the man that they chose, they're full of crap. It's absolute BS. I think that it's a woman that's looking for the bigger, better deal that has the audacity to say, I can't believe you want to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory. A lot of these dating scammers that literally go on a date every night just to be able to eat something, you're lucky you're eating tonight because you probably can't afford to do it yourself. These men don't give money, they give bags these days, and you can't eat that. So be grateful that you got some food, and be grateful that a man put in enough effort to take you somewhere. And that's the problem. I personally feel like that's the problem with today's day and age. Like, a lot of men are becoming lazy in dating. They're becoming lazy in the pursuit because there's no appreciation for what they do. And now women have these super high entitlement level thoughts that they deserve to be brought to freaking Bora Bora on their first date. And it's like, who are you to even ask for that? What value have you brought to that man? It's audacity. It's the audacity for me.
Audacity for me.
And on top of that, you should want to be friends with the person that you're choosing anyway. If I don't like you, I'm not going on a trip with you. I'm sorry, but Instagram photos on